What's up? It's your boy B Mage, the modern day hope dealer, not dope dealer. We back again with another high performance leadership podcast. This is season 2. First one was rolling. We appreciate y'all for the feedback on that one, man. It was Leland set the bar, which he had to. Like, it was a must. We had to have a big dog come on and set the bar for this second season. And for this next episode, we're gonna catch some more gems here, some more fire, some more heat here. But we have my brother, a man of faith, integrity, resilience, grit. The words indescribable about me being in his life, him being in my life, a part of our family's like dynamic, and words can't express how proud. I tell him to ourselves, but just on wax, man, to the world, like. I'm proud of you, bro. Like, we're going to go tapping into a little bit about who you are, your history, and then all the way up into your journey now. And letting people know what it means about it's just work, what it means to struggle, to succeed. And with no further ado, my brother, my friend, a great man, Jawon Chisolm. My brother, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, you already know it's love, Brody.
You for having me on too.
Always, bro. It was a must. It was a must, man. Me and Leland was like, yo, Jawon got to be on. We're like, of course, that's next up. So, bro, I just want you to. I'm heavy on, of course, humbleness, but I think sometimes people mistake humbleness for confidence.
Yeah.
Right. So it's humble. Humbling for me means like treating people with the utmost respect, no matter who they are.
Yeah.
But that level of confidence is like, don't get it twisted about who I am either, and what I've done, and how I carry it. Mm-hmm. And then also people mix up confidence and arrogance, where arrogance is a whole nother level that I don't believe in. Yeah. But that middle layer of confidence, man, is a really, really big deal. And I want you to confidently let people know who you are. Kind of your upbringing, a little bit about what you had to endure, a little bit, not too much because we're going to dive into that, but just a brief overview of who Jawon Chisolm is.
Hey, also speaking on that, man, they say confidence and arrogance is the same thing depending on who you're asking.
That's a fact.
That's different. Confidence and arrogance is the same thing depending on who you're asking.
Yeah.
So, my name is Jawon Chisolm, born and raised Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Harrisburg High graduate, University of Akron graduate. Graduate. Played for Pittsburgh Steelers for a short moment. Mm-hmm. Who I am today, just a guy who overcame a lot, had to go through a lot to get to where I'm at today. Training for triumph, like bro say, man, just going through it and getting through it, understanding that one day everything's gonna be cool, right? So. Who you see today wasn't who I was in the past, but that just is the gems to anybody that's going through something right now that don't see the light. I'm here to tell you there is a light. There will be a light one day, but you got to keep on moving forward. You got to say your prayers. You got to have faith. You got to keep on doing what you got to do to get to where you're trying to get to. So
yeah,
it's a little bit about
that's
me.
a fact,
yeah.
Bro. We're gonna hop right into this because this is important, and there's no fluff. You know, we keep it 100 at all times, and that's always been what we standing on. And the first part, bro, I want to tap into like just adversity that you had to face through when you was a young man. Yeah. Just the mindset, the environment, the accidents you had. Yeah. Like, speak a little bit about that person and what you had to grow through even then in high school.
Just starting from a younger age, just being in a household where mom and dad, great mom and dad, but just being around a drug environment, growing up in a drug environment, still trying to be a normal kid, and understanding that sometimes we make things normal that's not normal.
Yeah. So
I didn't learn that until later on in life, but a lot of things that I seen when I was younger just wasn't normal. Like, for example, my first murder I seen at 9 years old. Just looking out the front of my screen door, boom, it happens, right? And then to go to me getting shot at the age of 15 and them talking about amputation, and at this time, at the height of my career, playing sports, and the first thing they say was amputation, cut from the toe to the ankle. So luckily I had a mom and dad that's there for me and was like, hey, we ain't doing that. This can't happen. So through the grace of God, 2 doctors that was supposed to leave that next day stayed an extra 17 days to go through surgery and to stay with me for 17 days to reconstruct my foot into what it is today. So my career would have never been what it was had them 2 doctors not stayed at Hershey Medical Center.
Wow.
And then seeing my second murder right after I got done playing, right after I just got shot, I just seen my cousin get killed, and happened to ride up on that scene and see him stretched out like that. I think them is the things that we make normal.
Yeah.
That's not normal, but I didn't understand that until later, until I'm dealing with real life problems and I'm in therapy now, or I had to go to rehab, things of that nature. You don't understand those until you face with those. So they always say childhood trauma sometimes don't come until you're an adult. So I was that person that faced childhood trauma, and this is why I am who I am today. The humble guy, but don't get it twisted, but I'll carry myself with respect, because I understand how that is to the person that may be going through it. So I'm always that sympathy guy. I'm always showing it, always understanding, always looking you eye to eye, man to man, and just trying to understand somebody, not understand myself.
Man, listen, he just says speaking to you eye to eye, man to man. For those young men watching, like that's one of the most like valuable characteristics you can have is when you're talking to a man, is being looking dead in his eyes, and like that's just a whole nother level of self-confidence, but also self-respect and showing a whole nother level of respect. Bro, with that, man, like what made you, even after that happened as a young man, like still want to go pursue college, like still go pursue the dream of like being an NFL player? Like how and why? Like
I think the first thing is like I always say, it's just work, right? And I know the first thing I said when I got shot, and I know it's crazy to think about this, I said, you messed my career up. That was the only thing I could think about. Seeing I had 2 pair of socks on, because back in the day, you know, Air Force One, we used to have the stuff on. So I remember it like it was yesterday. I had a pair of Mickey Mouse socks on. I had a pair of Nike socks on. I just seen my Nike, because it was a shotgun, so I seen my Mickey Mouse sock pushed into my foot.
Wow.
And my foot just immediately just like swelled up. I'm talking about like it looked bad, right? So I knew from that time when they saved it, and fast forward, let's talk about my first day back onto the field. This was my 9th grade year, so I had to miss my 10th grade year. So I came back my 11th grade year, and I always tell the story. My cousin Blue, God rest his soul, he died from an overdose. He was a coach at the time at Harrisburg High, and I'm out there, I'm going through the motions. I ran the ball, just keep it short. I ran the ball, and I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, man, I'm out of here. At this time, I'm in the streets. I'm doing stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm getting a little bit of money. So why am I still even out here? That was a question that I have no clue. I'm like, the most kids was doing what I'm doing, which wasn't a lot. I wasn't playing with nothing small, right? So for the most part, you like, why am I even here? I know God had me there for a reason, though. So back to me running the ball for the first time, I'm like, I don't feel right. I'm watching all these other guys just guy through the drills, and they look good. People that in the past wasn't kind of like on that type of level, but now it's just high school. People grew up, they're better. So I was getting ready to walk off the field, and my cousin Blue was like, hey, don't do that. He's like, you look good, trust me. I'm like, I don't know. He just piped me up because that's my cousin, but he just happened to be a coach. Lo and behold, I stayed, and hey man, the rest was history. 11th grade year, ran for 1,000 yards. I'm wobbling everywhere. I'm talking about like the foot's not even really healed. So I ran for 1,000, and I didn't even start for the first 2 games. Coach Chunk was like, I was too small.
Wow.
He started 2 guys over me. He started 2 guys over me, and that was another reason to leave out. Why did I stay? Just resilience. It's like, I'm gonna catch you. That's the same. That's the same attitude I got today. I'm gonna get you. 2 guys got hurt. I got in versus Central Dauphin. Ran for 96 yards. The rest was history. Yep. Then 12th grade year, I ran for another 1,000, and I was bigger, I was stronger, I was faster. But that off season, I took it to a whole nother category. I worked out 3 times a day. One was with Dave Brickus. The second one was with the high school. The third one was with Coach Calvin Everett. He would come get me at like 9 or 10 at night because he knew what I was into. Like at that time of the night, 9, 10 o'clock, Planet Fitness was just opening on Paxton Street. And I'm like, man, 9, 10 at night, you know what I'm getting into, you know? So I like to think like some of those times kind of saved me.
Shout out to Coach Cal, man.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Cal. Like I said that to him not too long ago. I don't think he really remembered, but I'm just like, man, like that was the days that you remember. You know what I mean,
bro? So it's crazy how like life becomes like a cycle.
Yeah.
Because fast forward to being a Cougar as a young man yourself, having a mentor help come do them type of things for you, right?
Yeah.
And help you just be guided and work out and like learn your body. Bro, if y'all don't know, he's one of the, if not the top trainer, like I'm gonna call it in the world. I ain't gonna hold you. It ain't even no Central PA thing. I've seen this man's work. I've seen how he's transformed his own body. I've seen how you transform young kids' bodies. What's my little homie's name? When I seen him,
Levi.
I think it's Levi.
Oh,
and his dad comes.
Yeah. So it's Levi. So I got two that's been with me forever. Levi, Antonio. You also got Messiah, which is Quan, aka my cousin. So Levi, Messiah, Quan. But I think you're talking about Levi, little diesel, little guy. Harrisburg Cougars.
I don't know if he played for the Cougars. I know Levi for sure. I think though, but his dad works out with you in the 5 a.m.s, right?
5 a.m.
Older. His dad's about 50 though, in crazy shape. Oh man.
How old is he about?
He probably about 13 maybe. Brown skin. I'm gonna pull him up before we wrap up.
Yeah, please bring that up because we gotta say their name.
Bro, I'm gonna pull him up, but I've seen the work you've done with this young man in particular, bro. And his body is looking crazy. I seen him at a game last season.
Who he play for?
He was like in the audience though. He was like a fan at the game though. I can't remember who he plays for exactly because I only see him on your videos though. But I've been able to see him since the garage gym though. I'm gonna pull him up. I promise I'm gonna pull him up. But I've seen you transform so many people's lives.
Yeah.
And even to the day, like the current high school athletes, bro. Like you can see it. You can see the work, bro. You can see it, and I see him put in the work. I see him at your 5 a.m. I'm seeing him outside. I see him out there in the cold with you. So salute to you for being a pioneer also, bro, for this current generation, bro. You got to think about them times when, like, they did that for you, and then now you're doing that for so many. These Hannah boys, they 10-0. Harrisburg, 10-0. Full circle moment, bro. The work that you're doing is, like, going to be an impact on people's lives for the longevity of it. 20 years later, you're going to be like, dang, man, Jawon, I was working out with Jawon and doing X, Y, and Z, and think about what they going to end up starting to do. Man. The impact they gonna want to have because of the impact that you had or the impact that Cal had on you, and then full circle moment, and you working with the Cougars all off season.
Full circle. One of my favorite, best jobs thus far.
I've seen you with them dudes. I said it's gonna be a scary moment, but it's gonna be scary for them. Hannah boys, it's gonna be scary for the Cougars because and the college players who going crazy. I've seen the work. Now. Ryan, Amir.
Yes.
Bro.
Sincere Bauer.
Sincere.
Yes.
Bro, and the list goes on.
Yeah. Shawnee Lee. Even with Shawnee Lee.
Shawn Lee.
My God. Listen, when he was... he comes from a stock anyway, but when he was out, Shawn Lee and Sincere, they both had so much... They had rough paths to go through. And for them to, like, be where they got today, I don't care nothing about football. That's what people don't understand. I don't care about how much of a star you are.
So much.
It does not matter to me. What have you done to get to where you gotten, right?
Mm-hmm.
And are you still sticking to it? And are you still strong-minded to go through that and get through it and be who you are today? That's what I respect the most.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shawn and Sincere, that's what I respect the most. Ryan. Sit out a whole year because something's wrong, right? And then you come back and do this. And then I got text messages like him saying, and shout out to you because you introduced me to Ryan and Moms. And it's like, text messages are, this ain't going right. Man, be quiet. You gonna listen, God got what he gonna give you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. You're a freshman doing this. I ain't trying to hear no excuses. I know what's gonna happen because you can't stop God's plan. No coach, no man, no human. You can't stop God's plan. So at the end of the day, man, just keep going. Just keep going. Don't let nobody get in the way of what God got for you. And you continue to work hard even when it's not going your way. No, that's persistence.
Yeah.
Consistency and persistence is two different things. Persistence is when you keep going through it and you know that it's not showing up for you right now. You're getting beat up. You're getting punched on. You're getting talked about, whatever that is. And then you come out and go on top, man. That's what makes you who you are. Not as a football player, but when you get into this real world as an adult after your career is over. Man, you know what I mean? So,
bro, the work you're doing, bro, is I love to see it.
Appreciate
and it's like it's just a nonstop like punch in the face of the young, and salute to the young men who come and pour in, because they locked in. Elias locked in, going crazy. Sasa, Messiah going crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's just beautiful to see. But on the other side of that, though, bro, is that, man, you've been a young man of adversity, bro. Who I've seen and witnessed grow through it, though.
Yeah.
Even from having a super dope career at Akron, but then, like, bro, in my eyes, ain't no reason you wasn't the next Barry, the next Adrian Peterson, in my eyes.
Yeah.
But people tend to forget, man, and as you just said, though, bro, it's like, what's for you is for you, because God presenting that for you for a certain reason. And it's a reason, a season for everything that you go through in life. So, bro, I do want you to speak on the fact of, like, being in the NFL, the short run, but the bigger impact of that.
You want to know what's funny? I talk about this all the time. People are like, hey, why you didn't stay longer? I know you was like that. I know you was. And this is why I'm so hard on the athletes today. I could have done a little bit more better in college with maybe presenting and being a little bit more open. Yeah, right? But that just wasn't kind of my character, right? I didn't understand, coming from Harrisburg. Sometimes I was like that closed-in person. Like, as soon as football's over, I go home. That was a question mark at the end. And this is around the time of the Aaron Hernandez and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's a question mark. Like, all right, why is he just going home? Why is he? But I know one thing: when I showed up, I did what I was supposed to do, right? And you can't cry about it. You just got to go with it. And I always say this: God puts you in a certain situation for certain reasons, right? So I look at it, this is how I look at it, and this is a funny way. Maybe somebody else look at it different, whatever. What if you'd have kept me in that for the $20 million, and I would have never been able to walk and see my sons and things of that nature?
Yeah.
So paralyzed or whatever that is. And I don't like speak those things into existence, but God does everything for a reason. You might not understand it, and I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
But I love what I do today, and I love it with a passion. And this is the same passion I give back. And when I see these kids that's talented, and you giving out half, and you giving out half work, I'm on you, and I'm on you like super bad. And it's people that ain't never came back.
Yeah,
it's people that I ain't see for a year.
Side. Yeah, bro.
And now I see them again because they're getting closer to that destination. And it's like, oh, dude ain't lied to me. Dude kept it real. These other people just gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm not banking on you to go to no NFL. I don't. My life's good.
Yeah.
I pay for my own tickets. And nobody gave me a free ticket yet. I'm gonna pay for my own ticket, my own travel. I don't need you to do that. I want to make sure that you're good for life, and you know the standard of what respect is, what hard work is, what drive is.
Yeah.
So that's why God put me in this position today, and I'm passionate about it.
Yeah, you see that passion every day, bro. And I love it because, bro, it's the same passion in your own workouts to your kid workouts every day, though.
Yep.
To the 5 a.m. joint, to the late nights, early mornings. I understand it. So when I see it, bro, it's nothing but respect, bro. Because I know, we always say all we got to do is show up.
All we got to do is show up.
The rest is just our aura, our energy, our meaning behind what we do is going to make us be that energetic, be that engaged, be that accountable on ourselves and everybody in our village.
Yeah,
bro. So that's salute to you on that, bro. Because I'm telling you, I've been seeing you grind it out from the crib gyms to this gym to that one to now finding that perfect like piece for you to be able to impact not only our student athletes but grown adults. Adults. I see that 5 a.m. crew. I see everybody there.
Blessing.
I told Leland last time, I said, like, I'm holding you accountable without holding you accountable, because if I don't see Jawon post you on that Jawon, and I ain't seen that, bro, and I ain't seen him not there yet, though.
We got this thing. I don't care who's in there.
Right?
I don't care who's in there. Leland's getting a video.
Yeah.
Lee Millions, bro, to be exact. And it says routine on it. And he probably don't even know this, but what I'm going to do is when he gets to that goal, which he's already surpassed plenty of goals, but when he gets to that ultimate goal, I'm going to go back into my archive on Instagram. I'm going to bring up every single last video. I think Lee maybe missed 3 days in the past 2 years. I think we're going on year 2.
Bro,
and then the only 3 days that he did miss, so I'm not gonna say he missed 3 days. He was on vacation or he had some type of business, and he still sent me the picture or the video. I'm in here. Come on, man.
Bro.
It's just work, bro. Like it's you can't escape hard work. You can try to find those little. I heard it too. People trying to find these little 30-day remedies, 60-day remedies. Man, cut it. It's not gonna work. And to the younger generation, nothing comes fast. Please don't let them lie to you. Social media is just a picture, but that picture ain't giving you the rough draft. They just giving you the final copy. Please go through it so you can get through it. Heard TD Jake say one time, don't step onto that stage and you ain't take them steps. Don't step onto that stage and you ain't take them steps. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get on that stage and you ain't going to be able to perform. And it's over. And you're missing your opportunity because you didn't want to take those steps. You didn't want to take the hard route. You wanted to take the easy route. You wanted to take the handouts. We just got to talk about that. We don't take no handouts. We're going to work for it. It's super levels.
And it's like once you like start to put the hard work, bro. And this is what I was going to mention a little bit earlier was once you put the hard work in, right? You get into that sweet spot, bro.
Yep.
And then it becomes like the smart work because then you figure out, okay, this is how I double down here. This is how I learn the ins and outs of my systems and how I got to orchestrate my strategies in different seasons for different reasons. And then it becomes like the smart work, bro. Like that's a whole nother level because the hard work becomes so consistent that don't change. Once you putting in hard work, bro, for years, bro, that don't stop. Once you really like dive in and to who you are, bro, and you in that journey for real, bro, the hard work don't stop.
Yeah.
But then it hits another tier when it's like, okay, now hard work is already consistent. That's already who I am. That's already what I want to do. But now, okay, now this is how I work. Where I work smart work. Now my smart work got to kick in. My hard work already the foundation. That's what I am, what I do. Yeah. But now I got to work smarter.
Yep.
To where the hard work ain't changing, but now I can have the strategies and systems in play to learn on how this next tier is going to look like for my life, for my business, to where you start to work smarter and harder.
Yeah.
Where it start to kind of find that common ground, bro. And man, I want to really tap into like another level of adversity, bro, is something that we talked about, but man, it's guaranteed in life is we gonna live, we're gonna be born, we're gonna live, and then we're gonna get caught home, right? And it's different when it hits home because I mean, even on the midst of it, you gotta maximize that time that we do have because we never know when it's gonna be over. But it hits different when it's somebody close to us that gets caught home. And we don't know when it's gonna be their time either, right? Yeah. So, bro, in the last few years, you lost both your parents, bro.
Yeah.
And I've seen you like have the same grit though.
Yeah.
I know it's been hard because I faced it myself.
Yeah.
And we talked about it like that's a strong why.
Yeah.
But bro, knowing how amazing your mom and pop is, bro, like. How? Like I've lost bro, I mean I told you I lost my pop, bro, and I ain't had a bad day since. But I've also was prepared for that. My dad instilled in that yo, we gonna be born, we gonna live, we gonna die. When I die, y'all, I just know everything I'm instilling in y'all, don't be sad about this. But we was prepared for that, right?
Yeah. I
don't know if everybody's approach is that. I don't know if everybody understands how I'm not scared of death, bro. I've never been scared of death between, myself, my family, my friends. I've never been scared of it because my dad talked about it so much to me, at least. And then when it happened, it was his last words were to me. But I don't know if everybody has the same perspective, bro. So with you losing mom and pop, bro, how do you keep that same fight? How do you keep that same grit?
Well, I mean, I remember I was driving trucks when my mom passed. I got the call when I was in Tennessee or Texas.
I think you remember. I think you told me you was in Tennessee.
Yeah, I was with my brother.
With your brother, yeah.
I was with Eric. I was with my brother, and I knew something was wrong. I'm sleeping during the time because you got 12-hour shifts. I'm sleeping, and my brother's like, "Wake up." We don't wake each other up on the ride because you know how much you just drove.
Yeah, yeah.
So I kind of already knew mom was spiraling down. Her last couple years, so she was dealing with a lot, and mom's gone. We found her in a tub, overdose. You know what I'm saying? So that was unexpected, but they gave Pops like six months 10 years ago, or like brain cancer. So
they gave him 6 months 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was the window. So my sister always said it. Shout out to my sister, man, because I couldn't do it. Like, Pops was staying with us, and I'm like, man, I couldn't do it. But they understood me, and I'm forever thankful for that. But my sister took it on, lost money, lost everything. Like, seeing a parent die, like, kind of like slowly. Mm-hmm. And even like the last days, I remember, I think it still messed with me a little bit. I remember my sister-in-law called, like, hey, Pops said they want to see you. I ain't.
Yeah.
It's like, what, you know, like, I'm thinking he's still going to have more time. Mm-hmm. The next thing you know, you got the call, you're going. So,
but bro, like, what I respect, I ain't even mean to get this vulnerable on this show, bro, but it's just the reality of how we get to, like, tell our stories, impact the world at this, though. But, bro, even the man that you are, bro, and how you carry it for your kids, bro, you making mom and pop beyond proud, bro, for your whole family dynamic, bro. Like, you carrying it, man, and I wanted to make sure I just, like, gave you your flowers about that, because I'm watching you. You're 100% seen, bro. You 100% appreciated. Like, real rap. Like, that's why I, like, go hard for you at every chance I get, bro. It ain't too many people who went through, had all you had to go through so far at a young age still, and still fighting, though. Still, like, prospering, though. Still going at it, bro. Like, still. I see little homie out there on the field, bro, looking just like you. I seen him at the game just on Sunday. And you can see his energy, bro. You can see his charisma, bro. You can see, like, even in your videos, you can see how proud he is of his dad, bro.
That's my guy, man.
That's Peyton, bro. Same, bro. I'm going to just be watching them like, dang.
They keep me alive, though, man. My wife, they all.
Yes,
they
bro.
all. It's just a village, man. And, like, it's how, and back to your question, like, how do I keep it going? I know it might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing. I always say, like, man, I still feel like I'm dreaming that they ain't going. Mm-hmm. And then, like, stuff like this, you just ask me about it, and that kind of lets you know my feelings of it. I don't know. My brother said to me the other day, like, yo, we knew we was going to have to wrap you the tightest because you lost mom and dad. We know you're strong, but,
yeah,
you know, that's just, I mean, man, I just go, man. I see my dad just go. So my dad didn't talk to me about death. My dad was that person that hid everything. My mom was just as strong as possible until she couldn't be strong no more. Yeah. So, like, I had them parents that hid the pain. And I kind of learned from that I show the pain. And I ain't scared to show it. You know, somebody asked me, what makes you be so vulnerable? I don't care. I didn't, man, life too short. I didn't seen it. I've been seeing it since a young age. I don't care what you really think about me. I don't care how you feel. I ain't trying to impress nobody. My life is my life. It's been how it is for a reason, and I just look at it like, man, my kids gonna be straight, bro. And the young boys that I train, like, you gonna feel everything about it.
They get it, bro. I see.
You gonna get it, cause I'm gonna look you in your eyes every time, and then they know, like, I'm there for you too. So I got 3 kids, but I got more than 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? And just go. And to anybody out there that don't think that they can overcome anything, pray. Mm-hmm. Don't so much do well in the past. You can visit it a little bit, but, man, just keep going. Do it for them. That's my. Just do it for them. Just go,
bro. So, as we on the back end, right? What does preparation mean to you, bro?
Preparation mean everything. I've been seeing you say it for years, and then we put the major in front of it. Like, it can be preparation, or you can have major preparation. Mm-hmm. I say major preparation, right? And just making sure you're preparing yourself for everything. Be who you are. Mm-hmm. Plan accordingly. Be relentless, like I see you do all the time. Like, you see B, hey, just signed another team. Like, man, dude just signed a team in Alaska. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just staying consistent. And it's like all the success that you have, you are major preparation. You've been preparing for this for how long? 13 years. and you still on the same time you was with standing in front of mom's house on Market Street on a little plastic table.
Yeah, bro.
That's major preparation. And look at you today. Look at what you're doing. Look at what you lost. Look at what you gained. Look at your family dynamics. I always say this: if you're from Harrisburg and you don't know the majors on Market Street, I don't think you're from Harrisburg.
Yeah,
also, if I'm not mistaken, each of y'all have a master's degree, right?
Yeah.
Come on, 100%.
Bro. 100%.
What's that? 4 black brothers?
4 brothers and our mom. Yeah.
Come on, man. So that's major preparation. Preparing for life. Preparing to go win at life. Preparing for everything that's going to come your way. And when it doesn't go your way, are you still going to keep going forward?
Right.
That's what major preparation mean to me.
Dang.
Not just preparation, but major preparation. That's what it mean to me.
You know, all we got to do is show up because it's just work.
All we got to do is show up because it's really just work, man.
Bro.
Yep.
Man, I appreciate your time, bro. Hold on, I got, so it's crazy how, like, the journeys evolve over time, bro. So you might remember this, June.
Wow.
You might remember this, June, bro.
Luke DeLazy, which was when I first started this struggle to succeed. It's just work. I was going through the motions. I was in the tub one day, doing bad as ever, and I was one of the clothing line, inspired by you, Leland, all of them type of guys. I was like, man, this is struggle to succeed. It's just in French letter.
Yeah.
French lettering.
Yeah.
And the more I just kept evolving, I'm like, man, we got to make this into a brand. And around this time, I started training. And it used to be struggle with the number 2, succeed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then what happened was, funny story, I was grinding my first year in a garage, going to football fields. I stopped at the Sheets over there in Camp Hill, Lemoyne, I want to say. And I was sleeping in my car at a gas pump for 10 minutes. I was just exhausted, tired. I was putting in so much work because I had quit the trucking job. I had to pay the mortgage.
Yeah. And
I was just grinding, and with no business plan or nothing at the time. I open my door. I look outside. I look on the ground. There's a card. It says "Struggle to Succeed." Somebody had the name. So I went.
Wow.
I went down to the LLC thing to try to get it. He's like, "Nah, it's going." That was true. And I was like, my wife was like, "Nah, that's cool anyway. That's kind of like that ain't brandable."
Yeah.
Put the T.O. there. That's gonna be more brandable.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what you see. It evolved from Luke DeLazier, which is in French lettering with a bird, with a key. That my lady didn't like that symbol, so then it went to struggle to succeed, the number 2, and then somebody took that. And then when I went on Instagram to go check it out, it was like some dark stuff. It was like dark
demon stuff.
Demon stuff. It was like God's putting me in the right direction. We gonna see.
Wow.
Yep, we gonna see.
Wow, bro. And lastly, bro, what's one piece of advice that you know now that you would tell your younger self before we wrap up? Knowing what you know now, what would you tell your younger self?
Don't give up. Go through the hard parts, because the hard part is going to make you who you are today. And make sure you do it with integrity and respect, because you're going to be able to respect yourself at the end. Try not to take, and usually them shortcuts got a lot of, you don't want to deal with those in there.
Yeah.
On the back end.
Yeah.
So go through the hard parts, and it don't matter if you're not on top at the moment. Give it some time. We see you around a decade from now.
Listen.
Yeah, give it some time.
Give us some time. We're going to see you around a decade from now.
Yep.
Listen, bro, that was some heat right there, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time. How can everybody connect with you? How can they get some merch? How can they follow you? Let them know your different social media handles so they can definitely get in touch with you, bro.
So, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, it's all been like this. BEEN
We'll make sure we
LIKETHIS. And Facebook is Jawon Trendsetter Chisolm. I done had that since high school. So Jawon Trendsetter Chisolm. Website is www.struggle2succeed.com.
I love it, bro. Also, any of y'all coaches out there who need a team trainer, make sure y'all tap in. And specifically, if y'all need somebody to be able to come and connect with your basketball teams, listen, we got a dope package together where we'll do 2-hour training sessions, hour on the court, hours sports development, sports performance. Tap in. We got you.
Facts.
We got you.
Facts.
Don't listen.
Facts.
Listen, it's just work.
Hey, major preparation.
Listen, bro.
Hey, 5 up, 5 down.
5 up, 5 down. See, I just seen Chance with a crazy 5 up, 5 down in his debut, man. I'm so proud of so many of these. We got to go again, bro. I think we got to tap in here next month or so and kind of tap in about some like student athletes in particular, bro. But they've been through it. Some highs, they've been through it, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are in a part of our village, man. They come home, they come see you, they come see me.
Got you.
And bro,
it makes my day.
it's just work, man.
That's it.
Bro, this is, you guys, I just got some heat drop. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this with a friend. This is the High Performance Leadership Podcast where we're going to be connecting with real leaders who had to go through real pressure and understand real preparation. It's your boy B Major, the mind that hope dealer, not dope dealer. It's another one. You already know the vibes. Preparation breeds greatness. Stay focused, remain humble, and keep working, keep working, keep working.